with Steph's Rock Show. Our next band is Diversity of One. Thanks for coming by, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Of course. So introduce yourselves. Who is everybody?
All right. So right here we got our drummer, Sticks, aka Dave. I play bass. I'm BMC, aka Michael. This is guitar player Assassin, aka Michael. That is Dead Eyes. He does vocals. And his name is Sean. That's Little Measy.
Juicy Junior.
He is our lead front man. Just turned 16-year-old. Little kid right there. So we call him Measy. And then down on the end, guitar player, Gramzilla. That
You guys look like a rough and tough crew, man. Like you wouldn't want to meet you in a back alley.
Well,
you know?
We're actually at choir practice right now.
Yeah.
A gay choir practice, actually. Is how you met it.
Some of us go to church. Huh, Dave?
Yeah, once a month.
Right?
I go to church. You got to repent your sins somewhere. So really exciting. April 23rd, you guys are opening for Moonshine Bandits that have come by the podcast a couple times at Goldfield. Have you guys played with them before?
Yes, actually, kind of interesting. This year is our 10-year anniversary opening up for them. So we started opening up for them. They did a homecoming show back in January 2026 down at Modesto at Fat Cats. I don't know if you remember that place or not.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
In 2016, yeah, sorry. Before they closed down. So, but yeah, that was the first time we got to play with them. And so since then, we've probably played about 10 or 15 shows through the years.
Probably every show
like that. Yeah, we've been pretty fortunate. Those guys are great guys. Brett and Dusty, and Choppy, and Colt. They're all really good guys. So
have you tried their whiskey?
Yes, it's good.
Isn't it good? It's
that
really
Buck
good.
Up, yeah, it really is.
Buck Up gets you fucked up. That's what
yes, it does.
Yeah. So okay, and then we've got the album Bloody Celebration. Where did that name come from? Why is it a bloody celebration?
Well, I don't know.
That's Assassin. That's Assassin.
Okay.
Literally, it comes from the names of the songs. The album had a song called Celebrate on it. It has a song called Bleed on it. And I just was like, well, why don't we just call it a Bloody Celebration because of the two songs? And literally, that's how it formed.
It was his British itch coming through.
My British itch coming through.
Celebration.
A bloody celebration.
Instead of fuck, we're saying bloody. It wasn't like a girl started her period and then you're celebrating for the album.
Well, that's actually what it was, but we thought that was that's
all.
I mean, did you listen to track 4?
Oh yeah.
No, it's track 4 about starting your period. What is that?
It's PLTA.
It's called PLTA.
We'll let you listen to it.
Okay.
Yeah, just go listen to it.
Yeah.
It's not child appropriate, so be careful if you have kids.
I got my headphones. Yeah.
And sometimes it's not adult appropriate either, so just be careful.
Okay. It's kind of hard to offend me though, I will say.
Let me know what you think.
Okay. So I met Dave at like this known motorcycle stop, Valencia Club. It was really neat. We had never been there and just stopped in. Do you guys ride? Do a lot of you guys ride?
I recently stopped riding. So I sold my bikes last year. But I rode for a while. I've been riding actually since I was 18 on and off. So
I'm riding right now.
Nice.
So the bike.
That's your bike. That's a sick bike.
Thank you.
Yep.
Do you guys ever play like motorcycle shows or like hangouts yeah.
Yes, we are clubhouse oriented, and we definitely we've been featured twice actually in Thunder Roads magazine.
Nice.
For the biker band. We did
not in bikinis on bicycles. No.
I was I had a tube top on.
That's hot.
And a G-string, but you know.
Yeah.
But I had shorts on over it, so
showing some skin.
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah. So you guys at like a rehearsal studio right now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Are you rehearsing for the upcoming show at Goldfield?
We are.
This is our last opportunity to tighten everything up for the show.
Don't you guys notice the older we get, the harder it is to get the whole band together because we're so fucking busy with school and significant others and work and
bands are always that way from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know?
There's we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 6 of us. So there's 6 people with 6 different lives, 6 different backgrounds. that all have stuff going on, and so we managed to get together once a week, and that's all
How
we
did you
could.
guys find each other too? Very eclectic. Look.
Well, that's kind of the name, diversity. That's really how it started. So it goes back to me and so Jameezy down there. Wait, Jameezy. Okay. Me and his dad got together, met about a little over 20 years ago, and his dad was a hip hop artist, and I hooked up with him, and I started going to shows with him, and then he said, "You should get on stage with me one day," and I was like, "That's fucking crazy. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a musician." So anyway, 20 years later, here we are. So it was kind of a cool story. We did rap and hip hop, and then due to an injury and just a couple of circumstances, I pitched a song idea, and in 2015 we recorded a song. We went into the studio. Me and Meezy went in there, got together with our engineer, and then we hired a drummer. And then he said, Meezy was all, "Hey, I know this kid that I used to work with, and he plays guitar, and we could have him come in."
That was me.
And so we went into the studio one day, recorded a song, and in 2015, and was like, "Hey, this is kind of cool. We should be a band." And we switched genres from hip hop to metalcore.
Yeah, rap to metalcore.
Yeah.
Nice.
So now, 4 albums later, 10 years later, here we are.
I like that. I mean, Linkin Park raps to metal. You know, I love the diversity of the different sounds.
Something like that.
And I heard somebody died.
We've been through some growing pains. We've recently, 3 years ago, actually this month on April 9th, 2023, Jameezy's father, our lead man, passed away.
Oh, no.
So
Suddenly?
Little Meezy was, unexpectedly. He turned 40 years old and then passed away a week and a half later, was it?
A week later.
Yeah, week and a half later.
Don't fucking tell me that. I just turned 40. That's insane.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it was a shock. You know, none of us expected it. And so it kind of put us through a loop. And so at the time, little Meezy was 13. And so for the last 3 years, we've been just trying to stay together. And
who better to fill his father's footsteps?
Yep.
And he's been on stage pretty much his whole life.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much his whole
5
life.
years old, 3 years old.
Actually, there's a hip hop video that we shot a long time ago called Fishin', and he was in a car seat.
No
stage
way.
With us. Yes,
that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I'm gonna make sure we have a car seat.
Like, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Or
He might have just been buckled into the front seat.
Or something.
Our since he was born, he's been on stage. He's always been on stage. He's always been there next to his dad, and so, you know, he's a great musician. He plays guitar. He raps. He screams. He plays bass. He plays drums. He writes his own music.
Nice.
So
And now he
for
leads the
16,
band.
and now he's
That's
fronting
really cool.
a metalcore band out of Sacramento.
Where do you guys play mostly? Like, what do you think is the hub or city or area that you guys
Boardwalk is
perform?
kind of the home for D1.
God, I love Boardwalk.
Nice.
Yep.
Even though we haven't been there in a minute. But
The one in
I would say
Orangevale,
so.
California. That's been a staple of ours. You know, kind of it started in the hip hop. So even back then, we would play at the Boardwalk. We play at Ace of Spades. We used to play at Starlight, which turned into Holy Diver, but that closed down. Those were always some great venues.
Yeah, I love Holy Diver. You know where I want to go? Channel 14. Have you guys been there yet? I haven't checked it
Channel
out.
24.
Channel 24. Yeah.
Let's go.
This is awesome.
That
Let's
place
go.
looked good.
Pick the show. We'll go because I haven't been either.
Yeah,
we'd
let's
love
all
to
go
play
to
there.
Channel 24.
I saw Primus there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slaughter to Prevail was just there.
There's somebody
Yeah.
coming up.
Oh.
I can't think of who it was, but
Yeah,
there's
Gore.
somebody coming up.
Gore is,
Gore's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Cake and there's a few other people. There's a whole bunch of people that are coming through. That's a good venue.
I gotta
So-
check that out. That's
It
what I
looked
wanna
good
do.
on camera. I only seen it on camera, but it looked good.
Me too. And I'm down the street. I don't have an excuse, you know. Okay, so I always like to do a game. Your guys' game is, would you date a girl with this tattoo placement? Are you guys down to play?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The answer
Let's
is
play.
Yeah, the answer is usually yes. So
Are we playing
I
for
know,
money?
right? You
Are we
guys,
playing
this
for
would
money?
be easy for you guys. Okay, would you date a girl that has a tattoo on her neck?
Nope.
Yes.
yes.
Only one no. I heard a no though. down
Shout
there?
out to Mel.
It's the 16-year-old.
16-year-old.
He's a kid.
No, I'm just kidding.
We'll give him a
I
break.
get it. Okay,
But I
what
like
would
his
you
voice.
date a girl with a tattoo on her ass?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, do all the time.
Okay. What about lower
Sorry.
back tramp stamp?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my generation, man.
Yes.
Okay. What about on her hand?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Now that depends.
What do you mean?
Yep.
Now that depends.
What the hell is it?
What is it? If it's a spider, you don't want to know.
Honestly, for me, it
Yeah,
don't
if it's
matter.
a spider, don't worry about it. Yeah.
It's a dragon like holding his dick on her hand.
Hell no.
No?
It's possible.
You don't know. It depends how much you've drank.
I think that'd probably be a yes for most of us.
Okay,
Send
what's
a
the
memo.
Yeah. Okay, what about on her face?
No.
Nope.
Sure.
Is that a red flag?
You know what's funny? I used to have a hang up with tattoos on ladies, but there's a couple, I can't think of their name. They're Instagram models. I'll send it to you. But there's this one chick. She is so fucking gorgeous. It doesn't matter, and her whole body is covered. She doesn't have a sleeve that's black.
Yep.
It's just tattooed
Yeah.
black. But she is so gorgeous. It doesn't fucking matter.
I
But I
get
used to be like,
that.
why would you do that to yourself?
Just depends on the severity for me.
Like Kat Von D, I think is beautiful. She's got the stars. You know, people. It depends on what's done.
My
You know,
mother.
If you got somebody's name tattooed, yeah, probably not. Some guy's name. You know.
That's
No.
not good. That's
Yeah.
not good. Yeah.
So my mom says, "What are you gonna do when you're an old man and you?" Well, I already am. What are you gonna do when you're an old man and you have all these tattoos? I said, "Who gives a shit? I'm an old man."
Exactly. We're going to be wrinkled anyway. So who cares if
Right?
we have tattoos or not? Yeah, that's what I say.
We're already wrinkled.
Okay, who's everyone's favorite band? If we go down the line, just if you guys
Ooh.
had to pick a
You mean
favorite.
besides Diversity of One?
Yeah, but that inspired you
I'm
to
a-
maybe start your band.
I love female fronts. I love female front singers. So Ginger is my go-to. Ginger's my favorite.
Nice.
You listen to Ginger?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Ginger's-
like Maria Brink from In This Moment. She's my favorite female led band.
that or Oasis.
Yep.
Nice. Pretty gay, man. Pretty gay.
For me, System of the Down.
Nice. I had them by in 2009.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a
Yeah.
huge fan. So
Me too.
I did that show they did a couple years ago down in San Francisco at Golden Gate Park. Oh, that was what a great show. So yeah, I'd travel to see them. So
Yeah.
That's a tough question for me because I listen to so much music. Right now, I'm really into Bad Omens. I'm loving the new how Bad Omens is taking off.
I don't even know
and
what that
all the
is.
music.
You gotta send it to me.
They're
You do.
really good.
Yeah, they are. They've gotten a lot better.
They're at Aftershock a lot and stuff too. You know, it's funny. People go, "Who's Bad Omens?" And I'm like, I'm sure you've walked by a set at a festival or something. They've heard
At
of
some
them.
point, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say King
Okay.
810.
King what?
810.
Those
King
are,
A10?
Yeah.
810. 810.
810.
810. How have I not heard of this band? Tell me about them.
oh my God.
They're from Detroit.
They're from Detroit,
Okay.
Michigan.
Flint,
and they're,
Michigan to be exact.
They're brutal.
They are.
I'm gonna have to look them up.
Great.
I'm gonna
They're
write that
an actual-
down.
Their gang is actually called King 810.
Gang.
Damn,
Yeah.
so they're like a whole gang.
Yeah.
Okay. That's exciting.
Yeah, you have to send it to me.
Half of the band's in jail. Okay, what's your favorite?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
Can I give like 3?
Yeah.
Rattle them off, bro.
All right, we got Vela Maya,
Villa Maya.
Not Enough Space, and Suicide Silence.
Okay.
Nice.
One
Love
more.
Suicide Silence.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
I'm gonna go with a Sacramento favorite and go Deftones.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, I just can't go wrong with the Deftones.
That's a great local band. They're always good.
Always
Everything
good.
they do.
Yeah, good headphone music. You know, very
Yeah.
very spacey.
I thought you were gonna say Papa Roach.
Definitely. Well, I like Papa Roach too. You know,
Yeah.
Vacaville, Sacramento.
Those guys are so nice, man. So nice. I'm gonna pass you back to B.
Yeah, Jacob-
Okay, just pass me down. It's like a train. I'm getting a train run on me in the podcast, though. Okay, so you guys got April 23rd at Goldfield coming up. What else is kind of coming up, or what do you want me to know about the band?
Well, this is kind of just our resurgence right now. So this is the next part of our story, which is, we preach evolution. Life changes.
This will be
Everything
our
evolves.
first official real show with Mel.
Yeah.
Little Measy.
With Little Measy
That's what we've
stepping
been
in
working
for his dad and taking over. So, you build things for your family, and this is just part of our evolution, and it's kind of great. So we're excited for the future. We don't have anything scheduled after this, but our calendar is open, and we're open for people to reach out to us. Hit us up. We're road ready. We have road equipment. We have trailers. We have campers. We could travel. We could camp. We could do whatever we need to do.
Come on, Hard Rock.
I need to connect you guys. You should talk to Ryan that puts on Titan Fest. He does a lot of local metal shows and stuff, and networks with a lot of
Is that
people
the
to
dude
play.
from Titan?
Yeah, Ryan from
Okay.
Titan. He just is a really good person to put you on a lot of local shows. And then also Kristen from Aftershock, if they have a bands cancel last minute, it's great to have people locally that can fill in, on stage. So you guys need to email those two people.
Yes,
absolutely.
To get in
Definitely,
that mix.
definitely.
Yeah.
You could, if you could send us that information, that would be awesome. Hook us up with
Definitely.
that.
I'll hop off
So-
here and send that to you. And thank you guys so much for stopping by Steph's Rock Show.
Thanks, honey.
Thank you for having us. We really appreciate
Have a
it.
great weekend.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
definitely.
send you that shirt. I'm gonna send you your
Definitely. And I'll
t-shirt.
send you those contacts. Thanks, guys, so much.
Bye.
All right, thanks.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Later.
Bye.